Hello interweb and welcome. It's been a long time since I last did a video. Last time was back in June doing the NC 500. It's not that I haven't been out on my bike, I've still been out on my bike, but I haven't been recording it. It just takes a little bit of attention away from the actual ride itself, with trying to catch the footage I think I need and what to say. But I bought myself a new GoPro 12 with a 2.0 max lens, which is this one here, and I've still got my old 10 GoPro 10 and that's got the 1.0 max lens on it, and I just want to see what the footage is like. It should give a wider field of view, which sometimes is good but sometimes is bad because you can't see anything from far away. But I have got a tour planned this year, end of June, first week of July, and we're going around Europe. Very similar to the one I did in 2023, but this time I've got a pillion. All our hotels are booked, so no camping. Also there's two riders coming with me, Brian and Mike. My pillion's going to be my mate, Binner. I think we're going to have a real good tour. It's all planned, all the routes are sorted. I picked out some fantastic roads, or they look fantastic on the computer. There's still the first 2 days will be a little bit boring because we need to put the mileage in. They're both over 400 miles each day on the way out, and the same on the way back in. So they are going to be not so good, but I think Binner will like it. Just being on the bike, you know, for that length of time, 12 hours. I think it's crazy, to be fair, but it's an experience, one you will not forget. So I'm having a little run to Matlock Bath. I'm going to go a slightly scenic way, which is Woodhead Pass, Snake Pass, over to Bakewell, and then make the rest up as I go along. I'm going to have fish and chips, a cup of tea, and then I'm going to make my way back. I'm just going to let these run until I run out of juice. I've got plenty of batteries with me. It's just a lot harder to stitch them together if you're on and off all the time. My idea is to get a power bank to my 10 and my 12, so I should get majority of the day. I mean, we're going to stop for fuel and drinks and something to eat, and then it'll be change batteries time. I've sort of got a rough plan in my head how it's going to go. I've actually got a new phone and all, the 24 Ultra, which you don't get any glare off, so that's going to be a fantastic tool for me to use. Last time on the Galaxy 20, the glare of it I just couldn't hardly see. But I've still got my Garmin, my BMW Garmin 6. That's preloaded. I just seem to have a little bit of a hassle with that now and again. Like I said before, I need both of them for it to work. This is great because if there's a road closure, it'll divert me round it, and my other one's good because I've pre-planned it if it works. I just can't seem to get them to work, and then when it's hot they just play up. I think it's called ghosting, and it's because the screen needs replacing. I have researched it a little bit on the interweb, and a lot of people say just send it away, get a new screen. But I've got a backup with my sat nav as well. I've got that Chiggy I believe it's called. But that one, it just mirrors what's on the phone. So if it's absolutely pissing down, I can put my phone in my pocket and still have my sat nav on. But it is just a backup. I sooner have that and my Garmin, both together, working in harmony, I hope. I have got some rough plans for maybe next year or the year after. I would love to go to Morocco. I've been watching some other YouTubers going to Morocco and it looks fantastic. Something what I really love to do. Also all the south of France, I would really like to do that, and potentially Arctic Circle. And I say potentially because of costs and planning. Now some days you will need to catch 4 ferries. If you miss the first one, your day's buggered, which is fine if you've got plenty of time, but I will need to get it done within 2 weeks, which is a push in itself. So I will imagine that's just gonna stay a dream. I will watch, and midges. I've just seen so many midges. Like I said, I've watched other people doing it. When it's right, it's right. But the midges and the bites and the organisation and the cost, like I said, I think that's just going to stay a dream. Good evening, sir. Few walkers out today. I've never seen so many walkers since COVID. Everybody seemed to take it up. Got the Enduro battery in both GoPros, and allegedly you'll get 1.5 hours recording. Well, that should hopefully see me there. Sat nav is wanting me to turn back, but I'm not going to. The sat nav wants me to turn back, but I'm not going to. I know I'm going to go over Woodhead Pass, Snake Pass, Lady Bower, and then I can't quite remember, but I'm sure I'll having it out. Like I said, the missus has gone out for a meal with her friends. Said she won't be home for between 4 and 6, so I've got 2.5 hours of riding. I reckon it's going to be very busy at Macklough Bath. horizon lock on that one and all. Keeps it all level, which I might have a go at. Nice bike, sir. Wind's a little bit strong. It's tugging my head all over the place. I live in a wonderful part of the world. If you like your sweeping roads. Some awesome car. That's that junction I absolutely can't stand. It's awful. This is Woodhead Pass. We'll come off in about a quarter of a mile onto a little windy road, and I don't know what you call it, but it's towards Gloucester, and it's the B615 0, I think it was. I'll correct it if I can see it.
You'd never get bored of this, would you? Not at all. Give you a little tweak. Now. Got me
enduro batteries in both GoPros, so hopefully I should get 1.5 hours out of them. 1 hour will do. Shepherd's Huts. It's starting to get a little bit misty, or murky is probably the correct word. Beautiful sunshine when I've set off. Probably the weather's going to change tomorrow. We're going to get a bit of rain, much needed rain. We've had very little in April. And that's why I thought I'd get the old Princess out today. She's just been serviced and all at Rotherham BMW. Service and a MOT, and nothing at all that got advised. Not on the service and not on the MOT. I have just changed the rear pads and rear tyre. That was the only things that I thought what needed changing. I do give them a little bit of a inspection before I take them in anyway, so hopefully it's in tip-top condition. I'm a technician, a car technician anyway, so yeah, generally give them a quick once over. I'll get them to change the oil and reset my service light, because I can't reset my service light unless I invest in a tool. But then my bike won't have BMW service history, which it's had since new, which I think is quite important. I still might throw a new set of pads in before I go on my big tour, just so I know I'm not going to have any issues. I would say myself they're around about 50% worn, so plenty of life in them, but I might just whack a set in just before I go. Yeah, there's going to be mad with bikes today, absolutely mad I reckon. Going this way, we've still got an hour. I might even change my mind and turn around before I get there. I'll see what I feel like. It's 3:15. That'll be 4:45. Yeah, I want to start getting back. I want to be home between 4 and 5, I'm going to say. I might cut it short. Plenty of people out. Nice smell of weed in the air, and when I say nice, I can't stand it. The amount of times I smell it when I'm riding the bike, so obviously people are smoking it while they're driving. I don't know why Bobby's not pulling them up, testing them and getting them off the roads. Fine them, and that'll pay for the police. Even if you don't like them, we do need them. I've just got a sign on my dash saying my key's not found, which is a bit concerning. I'll make sure it's still in my pocket and don't stop it, or else I'll be bollocksed. Oh great, stuff's not there. Fucking hell, where am I gone? I better go back then. I've lost my bloody keys. How have I lost them fuckers? That was just happened, didn't it? Right, I better go back. Sorry lads, it's a short one. Fuck's sake. I've never done that in my life. That was only just said it. Or I've only just noticed it. Ah, for fuck's sake. But it was hanging out in my fucking pocket. Ah, fuck. Sorry Josh, but I'll have to go home. Right then. Hopefully I don't stall it, or else I'm fucked. With a capital F. I mean that's obviously just fucking fell out my pocket or something on it. Don't stall it. So fucking frightened now. That'll stall it. Hopefully I'll find it along here, but I'm not carrying on with my journey now. 100 and odd frigging quid again. I didn't lose them last time, they got fucking stolen. Hopefully a nice steady run back and I might find them, but they were definitely there. My bike wouldn't have started and I've only just noticed the sign. God knows how long it's been on. As long as I don't style, that'll be good. I'm hoping I lost them on that country road when I was shaking my hands, because I've got a good chance of catching them again. Nice car, very nice car. I can't believe they went in my fucking pocket probably. What a load of shite. I've got a spare one for my pannier like. Fucking hell, what an absolute fuck off. I've never ever dropped them before. Surely Christ, that hasn't been on since I set off. As long as I get it back. I have to go past my house just in case, and then get it straight away. Luckily I haven't got all the garage keys on it. I'm hoping I'll see him on this country road to make my bloody day. But I'm still going back. no way that could have been on since I've left, and I've not noticed it. I'll be able to tell on my footage on my camera actually to give us an idea. So what I'm going to do is, just before I get onto the just before I get onto the Woodhead Pass, I'm going to have a look at my footage. So that should give us an indication of when it actually come on, so it'll give me a rough idea of where to look. Surely God, that's not from the beginning. Just don't remember not to turn it off. Give it a little bit of a run up here, and I'm going to start watching my footage, see where I can locate it. It's got a big friggin' wrap on it, so hopefully I can see it.